Okay, we're here.
We're queer.
Get used to it. So
So,
this is Metal Gear Solid 2.
coming off of, uh, I don't know when the last, one was posted, but
Last week.
it feels like it's been forever. And I'm looking forward to this. From what I remember, it felt like there were some parts that were like deeply uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But like on a whole, the writing, to me at least, seemed a bit better.
Yeah. The themes are definitely you know, just as prudent today as they were at the time, I think.
Yeah, and there are certainly some things that happen, especially around Alcalot.
You mean Otacon?
Otacon.
You always get those mixed up.
Well,
one thing I wanted to point out. Snake is the only one who appears in this intro cutscene. And well, Snake is the only protagonist who appears in this intro cutscene. And all the promotional material only showed Snake. You can see Raiden there for a split second. There's nothing to suggest that Raiden is the playable character for most of the game.
It's understandable how that pissed a lot of people off.
Yeah. There was a bit of a bait and switch. Most people know by now that Raiden is the main character of Metal Gear Solid 2, but when the game came out, most people were expecting, pretty much everybody was expecting, to play as Snake the entire time, because Raiden was not shown pretty much at all.
Isn't he like a new character for this game specifically?
Yep.
So like there's no way they could have even guessed.
Yeah. He literally did not exist until this game.
Are you saying they just made him up?
Oh, that's good. I was worried this was gonna be real.
Ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
It's gonna be interesting seeing this after seeing Revengeance.
Right. Oh.
Which is a game I remember a lot more of.
Huh. Nope.
Is it your firewall? Could it be your firewall in any way, shape, or form?
No.
Have you checked the processes and shit? Things like your CPU usage graphs and shit.
Well, it's definitely the CPU. But it seems like it's running fine right now.
No, Steak! Don't move fast! That will increase the lag.
Honk.
I didn't know Soul was a
boy, he's right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
Is that helicopter going backwards or is the camera going wide?
It was just the camera.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed.
So you can use the analog sticks
You
to
mean that thing with Naomi?
move the
and
codec cameras around.
Chattering nanny.
Mailing's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get
You
in
can
touch
click
with
them
Renee
in
about
to
that
zoom
new
in.
Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it's sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true.
You got me
Okay, Snake,
joking.
let's get to work. You know how the technical
hit.
specs of Metal Gear
You can
were sold
press,
on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All
R2
God's doing.
Exactly.
to
Now
say
every
something
state,
negative.
group, and .com has its own
You can
version
press
of Enterprise.
R1 to
Not
play
exactly
something
a
to say
classified
something
weapon for
positive.
today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor
What
with
an
all the
odd
other models.
feature.
The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That
That's
explains
right.
why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake? Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What? Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair.
Gotta put on the hat.
I'm transmitting the photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
It's wild that he's able
We
to
need to get a
just
fix on who
identify
they are.
that
Judging
via
by
the
their transport,
sound.
aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
It could be the KA-62, the civil
I would
model.
go so
Look,
far as to
Snake,
say
all we need is the
practically
photographic
impossible.
evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Alright. We're back. Everything works. Okay.
Alright,
So, I figured out what the problem was that was causing the game to go real slow. And it was actually
Yeah.
OBS.
of course it was.
Well, the thing is, OBS, like the default video encoder, is super fucking resource intensive. And I could have been using a different video encoder altogether that was way better with no noticeable drop in quality. So,
Alright.
we've still got a little bit of slowdown, but honestly, it would be the same if I was playing on the PS3. Which is the only other way that I'd be able to capture this. Hi.
Actually, fucking do a spin kick.
Yep. Put that guy in the water.
Doom him to a
Snake,
painful
go
death.
through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door's open.
I know how to open a door, Otacon. That's something that always gets me with Metal Gear is how they do those like tutorials
Yeah.
like in universe, and it's very jarring.
So, right now I just came in from the rain, so I've got wet footprints that the guards will be able to see.
Demonetized.
Oh no. I'm gonna take a picture of this.
Send it to Otacon and be like, can you believe people are attracted to this?
Yeah.
I can only get off to big muscle men and chwinks.
Hang on. There's a thing that you can do here. So, if you press L1, you zoom in like this, but it's actually just Snake pressing his face against there. So, it actually makes a noise.
I like the, like, clink of his forehead hitting the
Yeah.
fucking locker door.
So, the PS2 originally had pressure-sensitive buttons. If you pressed it? Yes. If you pressed it gently enough, you do it slowly enough that you wouldn't hit your head. Unfortunately, I can't do that on an emulator, so I'm going to hit my head every time I do that. Another thing.
No! Why?
Smooch.
That's not the noise I got out of that.
That's what it's supposed to be. Well, we can't go that way.
It sounded a lot more, gloopy.
Oh no, he saw a footprint. And not me coming out of there for a second.
It's strange that they investigate footprints like that, because, like, there's other people who have feet and presumably shoes.
He's asleep now.
I guess they're just very thorough, except for when it comes to actually seeing you.
I'm doing.
Are you doing that
yes, I'm
serpentine motion?
doing that on purpose. He had a ration on him.
But
now he's in a locker and he'll be asleep forever.
hey, guess what? I just remembered.
What?
I'm scheduled to hang out with Orion on
Oh no.
Wednesdays. Well, shit.
We can record these first few episodes in very small chunks.
Yeah, I'm sure that won't be disorienting at all.
Do you want to save, Snake?
Otacon has a surprising number of save lines.
Okay. There's a saying that goes, even a bird on high dies a glutton's death, as do the fish of the deeps. The lesson is, don't be greedy. The fish that belonged to a family called the Deeps died from overfeeding, and so did a bird that got high on something, probably fermented fruit.
Okay, if you say so.
I do, Snake. Don't take unnecessary risks just because you're greedy for more items. Remember the Deep family's fish.
He's trying to do like the Mei Ling thing.
Yeah.
This guy can't see me. Even though
Yeah.
I'm shining a laser in his eyes.
I mean, that's why he can't see you. Obviously.
One of these guys has a dog tag.
What do those do?
They're just Easter eggs. I don't remember how you get dog tags. I think you have to hold people up. Which is a feature they introduced in this game where you can sneak up on somebody and aim your gun at them at point blank, and Snake will go freeze, and they'll put their hands up.
That's weird that you can't just take it off of their body, whether dead or unconscious.
Well, it's supposed to be like it's an Easter egg, so it's supposed to be like a challenge to get them.
I suppose, yeah.
Oh. No, not that.
What was that movement? You like fucking kicked the air and he did a somersault.
Oh, he didn't have anything on him. Oh shit, they're coming from the way that I need to go.
Encounter the enemy requesting back.
Ooh. They'll never look right in plain sight.
Yeah. I wish I had been quicker to get into the locker.
Well.
Oh yeah. There's crates there. No. Okay. I could have sworn there was a crawl space here, but
nope. I know it's inherent to stealth games, but how quickly they gave up is it's very funny to me.
Freeze. Huh?
Oh fuck.
What were you trying to do?
I was trying to get around in front of him, because if you point it at them while they're looking at you, they'll do a little wiggle dance and they'll drop something.
You know, I don't think Snake's gonna make it out of this one.
No.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Snake! Snake! Snake!
Snake, snake, snacky.
I forgot exactly how the thing pronounced it.
Freeze.
That's an old ass reference.
So,
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
oh,
Did the bullet you shot like hit him?
yeah, it did. I can see it in his thigh.
He's got a big hitbox.
Yeah. See, the problem is, again, PS2 pressure-sensitive buttons. If you like gently let go of the fire button, because you know aim and fire is the same button, you wouldn't shoot. You would just put the gun down.
Why did they get rid of that feature? Was it just not cost effective?
I mean, they still had it by the PS3. I'm not sure if they still do, but there's no real games that use it anymore. This was like the only the only game that I can remember that ever used it.
I know PS4's has the pressure sensitive shoulder buttons.
Right.
I mean, like,
but that's
all the systems. Oh no, Switch doesn't have that.
Switch doesn't have it. But everything, like 360 on had that, so PS4 on started having that.
Oddly, the Wii did have that.
Yeah.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
You know, that would just obscure the beams and set them off.
Alley Cat Blues. Whatever.
Where was I? Where the hell did I go?